Hello periods 1, 2, and 3. We're going to work through some word problems today. We're writing expressions. Remember, expressions are numbers and operations that do not have an equal sign. An equation has an equal sign, an expression does not. So in the directions, we're going to write an expression and then evaluate or solve. So let's start with number or letter A. Some of these are easier than others. On A, it says you wash cars for 2 hours, you receive $6. How much do you earn per hour or each hour? So on this one, obviously we're receiving $6. We work for 2 hours. How much did we earn per hour? $3 per hour. On B, you have $60. You buy a pair of jeans and a shirt. The pair of jeans cost $27. You come home with $15. How much did you spend on the shirt? Okay, so we're going to start with $60 in our pocket, and we're spending 27 of it on the jeans. And then minus some number that we'll figure out in a second is the shirt. Okay, and then we come home with $15 in our pocket. So let's take off the jeans first. So now I've got $33 left in my pocket. And the shirt, I'm not quite sure how much the shirt is yet, but I do know that I come home with $15 in my pocket. So if I subtract 15 from here, that will tell me the cost of the shirt. Oh, I didn't subtract right. That's a 1, 18. Okay, so how much did you spend on the shirt? Must have spent 18 on the shirt. And then up here, get rid of that S, and we can put minus 15. Okay, now let's go back and make sure that makes sense, because we want to make sure that makes sense. So we had $60 in our pocket. Or let's do this. Let's say the pants or the jeans is 27, and we said the shirt is 18. So that's 45, and we came home with $15 in our pocket. So let's add that $15. And that gets us back up to the 60 that we originally had in our pocket. So that makes sense. So always go back, double check your work, see if it makes sense. Okay, on this next one it says, for lunch, you buy 5 sandwiches that are $3 each, or $3 per sandwiches. How much do you spend? So the expression would be 5 sandwiches times $3 each, so 5 times 3. The amount of the sandwiches is $15. Okay. Next one, you are running a 4,500 foot race. How much farther do you have to go after running 2,000 feet? So if you looked at those keywords, how much farther says we're going to be doing subtraction. So we are going to run 4,500 feet. How far do you have to run after you run 2,000 of the feet? Subtract to find how much further you have left to go. So we still have 2,500 feet left to go. A young rattlesnake grows at a rate of about 20 centimeters per year, which means each year. How much does a young rattlesnake grow in 2 years? He grows 20 centimeters per year. So after 2 years, we're just going to multiply by 2. So approximately 40 centimeters. Okay. In your own words, how can you write and evaluate an expression that represents a real life problem? Okay. Guys, we're going to put here, use clue. That doesn't say clue. Use clue words to write expression. and solve. Okay. Alrighty, and then we did not come up with examples in class. Okay, moving on to the next page. You're going to use this box full of prices to answer these questions, okay? So it says, work with a partner, use a $20 bill to buy, you use a $20 bill to buy lunch at a cafe. You order a sandwich from the menu board. There's lots of sandwiches there. 6 to be exact. We're going to complete the table. And then in the last column, we're going to write a numerical expression for the amount of change received. Okay? So let's start by filling in this chart. A Reuben sandwich is $6.45. A BLT is $5.25. An egg salad sandwich is $4.65. And a roast beef is $6.75. Now we're going to write a numerical expression to find the amount of change. Well, remember, guys, that we started with a $20 bill, okay? So our expression for the Reuben is going to be $20 minus $6.45. For the BLT, $20 minus $5.25. For an egg salad sandwich, $20 minus $4.65. And for the roast beef, $20 minus $6.75. Okay. Write an expression for the amount of change you receive when you order any sandwich from the menu. $20 is what I am starting with, minus, I'm going to put S for sandwich. That kind of looks like a 5, but it's meant to be an S. S for sandwich. There's an expression. So remember, expressions don't always have to be solved. Okay, so 20 minus S, that is an expression. It's got numbers and it has an operation and it's got some letters if need be. Compare the expression you wrote in part B with the expression in the last column, meaning up here, of part A. Okay, so in part A, those are numerical expressions. Numerical, what's that sound like? Numerical sounds like numbers. In part B, those, or that is, an algebraic expression. Algebraic means it may have letters. So numerical expressions, numbers, algebraic expressions like this up here has numbers. Has letters, I'm sorry. Algebraic has letters, numerical is all numbers. Okay, next section. The cafe offers several side dishes, each at the same price. So sides for these sandwiches. You order a chicken salad sandwich and 2 sides. Write an expression for the total amount of money you spend. Explain how you wrote your expression. Okay, so the chicken salad sandwich is $4.95. So we'll start with that. Plus, we're ordering 2 side dishes. So we're not sure how much the side dishes are, but we know we want 2 of them. So 2 times however much those side dishes are. Again, that's an S and not a 5. I'm not sure why my S's look like 5s. Okay. And then just make sure and write S equals side dish. Okay. The expression 20 minus $4.65 S represents the amount of change one customer receives after ordering from the menu board. Explain what each part of the expression represents. Do you know what the customer ordered? Okay, so 20 minus 465S. That 20 represents amount they started with, right? Amount started with. 465. We could go back up to the menu board. 465 could be an egg salad sandwich or a grilled cheese. So they ordered egg salad sandwich, or is it a BLT or a grilled cheese? A grilled cheese. Okay, and then that S is gonna be the number of sandwiches that they order. So if they only order one, then in 465 times one is just 465. If they order two, then you're gonna do $4.65 times two of them or three of them, however many they're ordering. Remember, a number next to a letter means multiply. So we do not know exactly what sandwich they ordered because there are two sandwiches that cost $4.65. Okay, we're going to complete this table. This table is muy importante, very important, okay? This goes back to our clue words. So if you haven't got those clue words looked up yet, if you haven't went back to those, pull those up and have those out to the side. We are writing expressions. These are all over your Chapter 3 test. You will have to write the expression and then solve the expression. If you write it incorrectly, your answer is going to be incorrect. So you have to know your clue words, okay? So do not skip that part today. Okay, on the first one, they want us to use the variable n, and we are writing for more than a number. For more than a number. We don't know what that number is, that's why we're using the n. So whatever n is, it's for more than that number. You could also write for plus n. The difference of a number, anytime it says a number, use the variable. So the difference of a number and 3 would be m minus 3. The sum means we're adding of a number and 8, 10, less than a number. Guys, this one was on your chart. Pay very close attention to when it says less than. It reverses the order. So it's 10 less than a number. So we're not sure what the number is, but it's 10 less than that. So it's p minus 10. If you put 10 minus p, that's actually incorrect. Try those next four. Pause the video, try the next four, and then unpause. See if you get these right. The next one, 7 units farther away. So n plus 7 or 7 plus n. 8 minutes sooner. Okay, here's another one. I'm not sure what the time is or t is, but it's 8 minutes sooner. So we're going to do t minus 8. 12 minutes later, 12 plus w or w plus 12. A number increased means plus, that's on your clue word sheet, plus 9. Okay. Next page, here's a word problem that uses one of the expressions in the table. You arrive at the cafe 8 minutes sooner than your friend. Your friend arrives at 6:42 p.m. When did you arrive? We are writing an expression, or which expression from the table on the previous page can you use to solve the problem? Which expression from the table on the previous page? So we're going to use this one right here. So t minus 8, right? And again, you have to know the time that the friend arrives before you can subtract 8 minutes from it. Okay. Let's come down here to activity 3. You're going to match the phrase with the expression. I'll do the first one with you, and then I want you to pause the video and see if you can do the other 4 on your own, and then double check it. Keywords, again, are important. Product is on that clue word sheet. Product means we're multiplying. The product of a number and 3, which means 3 times n or n times 3. So that's going to be down there. Go ahead and do the next 4. Pause the video and then unpause. Next one, quotient, y'all, means division. Quotient of 3 and a number, 3 divided by n. It cannot be n divided by 3. It's 3 and a number, so 3 divided by n. 4 times a number, so 4 times n, or p, same thing. A number, n, or whatever variable, divided by 3. There's the divided by 3. And then twice a number, obviously we're multiplying by 2, doubling it. Twice a number, so 2 times a number. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Go through, again, make sure that you download those clue words and review those. So you are familiar with those the next time I see you. I think that is it for today. Okay, you'll do problems just like this tomorrow for your virtual assignment.